Chapter 24. And so Edward Tulane was mended, put together again, cleaned and polished, dressed in an elegant suit, and placed high on a shelf for display. From this shelf Edward could see the whole shop, Lucius Clark's workbench, and the windows to the outside world, and the door the customers used to enter and leave. From this shelf Edward saw Bryce open the door one day and stand in the threshold. The silver harmonica in his left hand flashed brilliantly in the sunlight flooding in through the windows.
"Young sir," said Lucius, "I'm afraid that we have made a deal."
"Can't I see him?" said Bryce. He wiped his hand across his nose, and the gesture filled Edward with a terrible feeling of loss and love. "I just want to see him," Lucius Clark sighed.
"You may look," he said. "You may look, and then you must go and not come back. I cannot have you in my shop every morning, mooning over what you have lost."
"Yes, sir," said Bryce. Lucius sighed again. He got up from his workbench and went to Edward's shelf, picked him up, and held him so that Bryce could see him. "Hey, Jangles," said Bryce. "You look good. Last time I seen you, you looked terrible. Your head was busted, and—"
"He is put back together," said Lucius, "as I promised he would be."
Bryce nodded and wiped his hand across his nose. "Can I hold him?" he asked.
"No," said Lucius.
Bryce nodded again.
"Tell him goodbye," said Lucius Clark. "He is repaired. He has been saved. Now, you must tell him goodbye."
"Goodbye," said Bryce. "Don't go," thought Edward. "I won't be able to bear it if you go."
"And now you must leave," said Lucius.
"Yes, sir," said Bryce, but he stood without moving, looking at Edward.
"Go," said Lucius. "Go."
"Please," thought Edward, "don't." Bryce turned, walked through the door of the doll mender shop. The door closed, the bell tinkled, and Edward was alone.